Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I'm going to do my May 2025 TBR. So Cooper is here as well, so sorry about that. He's going to be all over the place. So far, he has been that way today. So, it's my birthday month in May. I'm excited for that. I mean, I'm one of those people who don't care, about getting older, just the way it is. Anyway, I have so many things I'd like to do, but, who knows how it's going to go. Because April didn't go anywhere the way I planned it to. I did pretty much all my mood reading or all my rereads in April, when normally I do a lot of them in May, my birthday month, because I kind of give myself a break and reread some favorites, which I still might read some, but I technically have only one reread on my TBR because it's in a series that I would like to finish in May. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So I am going to join a readathon. I'm going to do Escape the Readathon, put on by Lexie at Books with Lexie. I will have her announcement video linked down below. I am in the detective side, or the team. So that'll be kind of fun. It's mostly on a lot of things on Discord and on Lexie's channel. There's a lot of videos from other co-hosts and things like that. So there's a lot of stuff going on around it. I mean, if you haven't heard about it, it's just I think it's a fun concept, and it has to do with you have certain prompts and your team has to decide which prompt they want to go to, and they have to read so many books to get out of that room and then, or get into that room and then join and have to do a game, which is another prompt. So then you have to do that one until you're done, and then you can move on. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how this goes. I've never done this one. This will be a different one for me. So we will see how it goes. So there is only one book that I have to read that's, that I will somehow insert into the readathon, because it's pretty open on what genre you can read. Because the prompts are very, very open. But this book is my buddy read. And of course, that's with Bernard. Bernard's book is Adventures. And we'll be reading To Capture His Heart by Nancy Campbell Allen, which is the second book in the Matchmakers series. So I didn't care too much for the first one. It was okay. I thought I really liked a lot of the characters, though. I just didn't like some of the plot points, some parts of it. But this one sounds a little bit interesting. This takes place in 1886, and we're following, I think it's Eva and a detective, Nathan. She is a photographer. She has set up business, and so she gets roped in to helping with a crime scene or something, and things are going to happen. So this is kind of a genre blend of romance and mystery, historical as well. So I think that counts. So I might use it for that one. I don't know. We'll see. That's one of the prompts. Anyway, but I'm still going to do this for my buddy read. We're going to read this early in the month. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm hoping I enjoy this one more than the last one, because I really like the characters in here. So we will see what happens. So then, so let's talk about Escape the Readathon and what I'm putting up possibilities of what I'm going to read, because I never know what I'm going to feel like. I am very much a mood reader, but luckily these prompts are very open. So the first, they go in rooms, names, and then I'll say the prompt. So the first room is the dining room, and it is to read a book that matches your current outfit. So I'm not going to go with what I'm wearing now, because I have no idea when in the scheme of the month that one will come up for my team. So I'm going to wait till I see what I'm wearing or manipulate it to make it work, or what I'm in the mood for. We'll see. So I don't know what I'm going to read for that one yet. The second room is the bar, and that is a genre blend. So like I said, I could use To Capture His Heart. I also would like to read Emily Wilde's Compendium of Lost Tales, which is the third book in the Emily Wilde series by Heather Fawcett. This is the third and final book, I believe, in this series. And again, it's historical fantasy, so it's a genre blend. And I would like to get to Rising Tides by Taylor Anderson. This is book 5 in the Destroyer Man series. As I said, I'm trying to read one of these a month. And this is book 5. And this is the first one of the series that I have not read before. So this will be a new read to me. And of course, it's gigantic at 470 pages. But it is historical, alternate history, adventure. I don't know. There's other blends in there. There's other things. Maybe a little bit sci-fi fantasy, a little bit in there too. Speculative. there's stuff in there. Anyway, so we're following two destroyers that were caught up in a storm in World War II and were sent from one Earth to another one, which evolution has gone a different route, and they make enemies and they make allies, and it's a big fight. Anyway, I just enjoy this is one of the best ensemble cast books that I've ever read. So I'm excited to see where this goes because where our book 4 ended. So anyway, so those are my first, the ones that I've come up with for genre blends. Room 3 is the theater, and that is a popcorn read. So that's to read something that you would just, I put these out of order. Sorry, popcorn reads like you would just read them really quickly. I picked some of the series that, again, I'm trying to read every month to get done. So one of them is the Argonaut Vampire series with book number 18, Immortal Ever After by Lindsay Sands, a paranormal romance. Also Feel the Burn by G.A. Aiken, which is book 8 in the Dragonkin fantasy romance series. So both of these I would like to get to because they're the next books in the series and they're just fun to ride. I also have Reckless by Elsie Silver, the fourth book in the Chestnut Spring series that I would consider kind of popcorn, but I could use it for other other prompts. And then Pucking Wild by Emily Rath is a sports romance that I need to continue this series. So, but I think it reads pretty fast. At least the first book did. So I would like to try to get to that one. So we'll see. Maybe those will be it. Who knows? Then the fourth room is the pool. And here you have to have two of the same letter in the title. So I could use Reckless because there's two S's back to back there, or there's two E's within the same word. So that, or, within the title. So I could have used that, but the ones I'm marking, so that one could work for this too. But I'm also going to try to get Sunbringer, which has two N's. Which is the second book in the Fallen Gods series by Hannah Keener. I would like to continue this series. This is a fantasy series about a world where one of the countries in this area is against God, so they have God killers and they go out and destroy gods so that they don't have followings, and things go incredibly wrong. Anyway, in the first book. So the second book, I would like to see where it goes to. And then also I have A Pirate's Life for Tea, the second book in the Tomes or Tea series by Rebecca Thorne. So there's a couple of A's, there's I's, there's E's, and there's R's. So there's like a lot of multiple letters. I thought this was a good one for that one. So I'm covering my bases. And then Arcade is an underrated book. So this one isn't really, I don't know. I think it's hard to figure out what an underrated book. So this is where my one reread is for the month that for sure I'll read. But I might, matters how it goes. I might read the second one, the next book right after it, which is a book I haven't read. So that is Necrobane by Daniel M. Ford. So this is book 2 in the Warden series. I really adored The Warden, and I did have read Necrobane last year, but I don't remember quite so much from it, so I'm going to reread this. I think this one is a series that not very many people talk about. Again, it's a fantasy series with magic, and it has to do with a warden who is sent to this small town, and things are not what they seem there, and then there's stuff out in the woods that you have to be aware of. So, again, the aftermath from the first book to this one was really good because I didn't expect it. And then I want to, of course, the third book just came out and I'm waiting for my library to get it. So I want to at least read this one, if not read the third book and finish the series. So this is my one reread with all these books. And if I find other underrated books, I'll come up with them. But at this point, that's the only one I could come up with. And then the last room is the Gym or Spa. For the main 6 prompts, it makes 6 rooms. And that is a book that you've been putting off. And I've been putting off The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. I don't know why this one I have just not picked up, even though I loved The Dead Romantics. And I think it's because this one has some time travel, because there's this apartment and she has I think her aunt has passed away, and so she goes there, and there's a guy living there, but he is like 7 years in the past. So there's like a time slip kind of thing. And I'm not sure how it goes. I'm not always the biggest time travel fan in books. It just depends. But I keep putting this off, and I want to know if I want to buy more of her books, but I don't pick this book up. So I need to pick that up. So that one I'm going to put down for sure. For a book I've been putting off. I have hundreds of others I can pick up as well. So, again, see Lexie's video for all the small details. There's other rooms and other things about logging pages for, like, if you read a book and you don't complete it, you DNF it, or you get certain page counts and it goes into another room slot. I am really kind of interested. I mean, again, I'm not huge on Discord, so I probably will just be lurking and seeing what other people are saying and what the captains of my team, the detectives, because that's the group I joined. So we'll see what happens. I'm curious how this will all go. But I have so many books I'd like to read off my shelf this month. And because I did so much rereading in April, I think I will want to read new books to me through May, but we will see. But you know, my mood will change. You never know. So anyway, that's it. Are you guys doing Escape the Readathon? I know there are a lot of other readathons going on. This is that. There's like every month, there's always so many, and I can only take part in so much. But I really wanted to try this one. I just felt like I had the need to join something to kind of direct. Because I'm a mood reader, it's kind of fun to direct my reading, but like I can't like say for sure I'll read these books. I might read completely other ones. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you're reading, if you're joining a readathon, or if there's any of these books you think I definitely need to pick up sooner rather than later, let me know. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Cooper.